Hello and welcome, dear viewers of Zarin International Television. I am Sandra Smith and I'm here to bring you the latest news for this hour.
During a meeting with the leaders of the Gulf Cooperation Council, Donald Trump warned Iran that bad actors in the region would be stopped, and that the Islamic Republic and its proxy forces would no longer be given the opportunity to operate freely. In other news, Pakistan's Ministry of Foreign Affairs welcomed the statement by U.S. President Donald Trump regarding relations between Islamabad and New Delhi following the establishment of a ceasefire between the two sides. Donald Trump has announced his readiness to mediate between Pakistan and India. Islamabad expressed appreciation for Trump's willingness to help resolve the Kashmir dispute. The president of France has announced that if Putin does not agree to a ceasefire, he will not support guaranteeing new sanctions against Russia. He stated that coordination on this matter is ongoing, and that Russian financial services, as well as oil and gas, are among the potential targets of the sanctions. Earlier, the German chancellor had also promised tougher sanctions against Russia. Overnight, the Houthi group announced that on Tuesday evening they fired a ballistic missile from Saudi territory towards Ben Gurion Airport in Israel. The Israeli military says it intercepted this missile. Siren sounds were heard in several Israeli cities. On Tuesday, the presidents of China and Brazil signed several agreements to strengthen bilateral relations during a meeting in Beijing. They emphasized their support for free trade and multilateralism. This is an issue that has gained greater importance, but in the face of U.S. policies. Lula da Silva has arrived in China for a 4-day official visit to participate in a regional summit. In the provinces, as the Australian Prime Minister prepares for an imminent trip to Indonesia, Afghan refugees in various cities of the country have protested against the Australian government's immigration policies. They accuse Australia of being indifferent to their situation and say that the country has played a key role in establishing refugee detention centers in Indonesia. Thousands of Afghan migrants, after more than a decade of waiting for resettlement, are still living in refugee camps in Indonesia. The protesters, who have been living in uncertainty and difficult conditions in Indonesia for nearly a decade, have called on the international community, especially the Australian government, to pay attention and take serious action to resolve this crisis. The Taliban's Ministry of Foreign Affairs welcomed the extension of protected status for Afghan refugees in the United States. The Taliban have expressed their readiness to negotiate with Washington regarding the return of Afghans. The spokesperson for the Taliban's Ministry of Foreign Affairs says that this move shows the United States has acknowledged Afghanistan's economic and security progress. An Afghan family has filed a complaint against the German Foreign Ministry for rejecting their asylum application. The complaint states that Germany had promised this family relocation, but after 13 months of waiting in Pakistan, their case was rejected by the German Foreign Ministry. The Taliban did not allow journalists in Kandahar to take photos or videos of the traditional Shalimar celebration. According to sources, officers from the Department of Promotion of Virtue in Arghandab district held journalists in their office for hours and threatened them not to record videos or take photos. The Shalimar Ramadi festival is held every year in Arghandab district of Kandahar province. Tariq to Radar, the Taliban's acting Minister of Economy, traveled to participate in the Kazan Economic Forum in Tatarstan. This trip is taking place at a time when Russia has recently suspended the Taliban from its list of terrorist organizations. The Taliban delegation is also expected to hold meetings on the sidelines of this forum. This forum will continue in the city of Kazan until the 28th of Sawar. Iranian media have reported on a 5-year contract for mining in Afghanistan, which will generate $1.2 billion in annual profit for the Iranian government.
Thank you, dear viewers, for your continued support. You can watch Zarin TV on Afghan Procast, Jlwiz, Zarin TV app, and our social media platforms. Until next time, may you be held in the peace and mercy of the divine. Take care, and may blessings always follow your path.